At this point, hand me the black and mild. Hand me the black and mild. Because another black-owned beauty brand is shutting down. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Tired of making videos like this, but imagine my surprise. I'm in bed, I'm scrolling TikTok, and I see a video come up, and it's someone with a green screen, and the background is an article from The Cut, and all I see is why I'm shutting down my brand, and I see Ami Colé. Now, I am not a Cut subscriber, and I wasn't going to subscribe just so I could read the article, but I have seen little clips from either people posting it and The Cut. So, after nearly 4 years in business, by Ami Colé, which is their Instagram tag, will close this September. The decision was so hard for me, writes founder and CEO. I'm not even going to attempt pronouncing her name because I don't want to butcher it, but I'll have the screenshot here on the screen. But after looking at every option, it became clear that continuing in this current market wasn't sustainable. From Senegal to Harlem and beyond, we created something real, and while this chapter is ending, my work isn't done. I still believe in beauty at every level, and I'm looking forward to discovering what comes next. I'm proud of what we built for the women we built it all for, even as I navigate the grief of letting go. To those who felt seen in our mission, thank you. Thank you for letting me be part of your daily routines. At the link in bio, she shares the story of her beauty brand and why they'll be closing their doors this fall. So yeah, if you guys have not heard, Ami Colé will be closing in about 2 months-ish. And let's see, with Colored Rain, Mented, Uma Beauty, Beauty Bakery, I know I'm forgetting at least one or two. I feel like most of the recent videos that I've done about beauty brands closing were black owned, and unfortunately they're going to be the ones that go first in this current market, like she said, like this current economy. Small businesses in general are going to be the ones that go first, but especially ones that are minority owned. I done said several times in these type of videos, those brands start off at a disadvantage. If you are able to start your brand and you take off, you become like a Danessa Myricks, a Pat McGrath, baby. Get down on the ground, kiss it, thank God, thank whoever you pray to, because there's a reason why there aren't that many. So it is very unfortunate to see that. Who knows, because I did do a video like this on, was it Mented and Beauty Bakery? And I think later on, both of them were acquired by other companies. So who knows, maybe that might happen as well. However, when I did mention that that's happened for those other brands, here comes the, well, if it's not black owned anymore, they're gonna change the formula, they're gonna change this, and I don't wanna support it anymore. Who knows, maybe things will change, maybe things will change for her, maybe it'll be brought back later on, kind of like a fashion fair type of thing. It's annoying when it's a brand that has really good products, especially when it's a brand that's also very inclusive. And you know what's crazy? This is the second brand this week. This is the second black owned brand this week that I've seen having to either announce that they're shutting down completely, or they're like stepping back and like kind of shutting down, but plan to launch again later on. But the other one that I saw is a black fashion brand, but expect to see more of that coming very soon, because it doesn't make sense. If people can't afford rent, they can't afford car payments, they can't afford medical bills, stuff like that, luxuries like makeup, that's out the window. I don't know if you guys saw the video of the girl who, she was upset because OPI put out their own like gel kit, so you can basically do your nails at home herself, and she's a nail tech, and she was like, you know, that's not fair. Basically, nail techs are going to struggle if people start doing it themselves. Yeah, and I said that a while ago, especially with how some, you know, service providers be talking, some waxers, lash techs, hair techs, nail techs, stuff like that. Baby, that was the first thing that was going to go. Those type of luxuries, because that's what it is. It's not a necessity that you go get your makeup done. It's not a necessity that you go get your nails done. Those type of things are the first things that people are going to cut from their budget. That, streaming, eating out. So all of those industries, it's going to be rough for I would say the next couple years, but honestly, truly, especially with the things that are being passed as laws, who knows how long it might take to reverse some of the damage that's about to be done. All right, y'all, so that is it for this video. Like I said, very unfortunate. I do hope, you know, maybe someone acquires them or there's a comeback for them, like a fashion fair type thing later on, but let me know in the comments down below. Have you tried them before? If you have not, and you want to support, you want to try them out, I will link them in the description down below. Especially their skin tint this summer. If you're looking for a good skin tint this summer, go ahead and pick up that skin tint. If you already like their products, I'm letting you know in case you need to stock up on anything before it goes away, possibly forever. But let me know in the comments down below what you think. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells down below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, or either one. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.